Alright, guys. First Love, Chapter 13. I felt so gay and proud all that day. I retained so vividly the sensation of Zenaita's kisses on my face. I recollected her every word with such ecstasy of delight. I nursed my unexpected happiness so tenderly that I even suffered moments of anxiety in which I would actually have preferred never to see again the author of these new sensations. It seemed to me that there was nothing more I could ask of fate, that one might now go, take a deep, sweet final breath and die. And yet on the next day, when I made my way to the lodge, I felt great embarrassment which I tried vainly to conceal by putting on the kind of modest yet quietly self-assured expression of someone who wished to convey that he can keep a secret. Zenaida received me very simply, without the slightest emotion. She merely shook her finger at me and asked whether I wasn't black and blue all over. All my modest self-assurance and air of mystery instantly dissolved, and with them my embarrassment. I did not, of course, expect anything extraordinary, but Zenaida's calm was like a cold douche. I realized that I was a child in her eyes, and my heart sank. Zenaida walked up and down in the room, giving me a quick smile every time she glanced at me, but her thoughts were far away. That I saw clearly. Shall I begin about yesterday myself, I thought, and ask her where she was hurrying, and find out once and for all, but I couldn't. I let it pass and humbly sat down in a corner. Bylovzarov came in. I felt glad to see him. I've not managed to find you a quiet horse, he said gruffly. Freytag says he absolutely guarantees one, but I don't feel safe. I feel afraid. Afraid of what, may I ask? Said Zenaida. Of what? Why, you don't know how to ride. I dare not think of what might happen. What is this whim that's come into your head suddenly? Ah, that's my own affair, sir beast. In that case, I will ask Pyotr Vasilievich. My father's name was Pyotr Vasilievich. I was astonished by her light, easy way. I was astonished by her light, easy way of using his name, as if she were very certain of his readiness to do her a service. I see, retorted Bylovzarov. It's him you mean to go riding with? With him or someone else, that can't make any difference to you, not with you anyway. Not with me, Bylovzarov repeated. As you wish. Oh well, I shall find a horse for you. Very well, but don't go and get me an old cow. I warn you, I want to gallop. Gallop as much as you want. Who is it then? Is it Malevsky you want to go riding with? And why not he, sir warrior? Now, calm yourself, she added, and don't glare so. I'll take you too. You know that for me, Malevsky is now Phi, and she shook her head. You know that for me, Malevsky is now Phi, F-I-E, and she shook her head. You only say that to console me, growled Bylovzarov. Zenaida puckered her brow. Does that console you? Oh, the warrior, she said finally, as if unable to find another word. And you, Monsieur Woldemar, would you come with us? I am not fond. A large company, I murmured without raising my eyes. Oh, you prefer a tete-a-tete? Well, freedom to free, heaven for the holy. Oh, you prefer a tete-a-tete? Well, freedom to the free, heaven for the holy, she uttered with a sigh. Off you go, Bylovzarov, and do something. I must have a horse for tomorrow. And where's the money to come from? The old princess broke in. Zenaida frowned. I'm not asking you for it. Bylovzarov will trust me. Trust you, growled the old woman, and then suddenly screamed at the top of her voice. Dunyashka! My man, I have given you a little bell, Zenaida put in. Dunyashka! Cried the old woman again. Bylovzarov took his leave. I left with him. Zenaida made no attempt to detain me.